stand for the pledge.
Good morning, guys. I'm Addie Curlis.
I'm Mary.
Welcome back to our February 17th edition of Fast Forward News.
This is our 29th broadcast of this school year, and we are super excited about the content we have to share with you.
Yes, we are. Today, there are two national holidays that we would like to bring to your attention.
The first is National Random Act of Kindness Day.
And the second is Nobody Eats Alone Day.
Addie, don't you think these 2 days are seriously go in hand?
They absolutely do, Emma.
Our Fast Forward crew has put together a little skit demonstrating what we all here at Warden see every single day at lunch and what you can do to remedy the situation.
Exactly. Please do your part to participate on this meaningful National Day of Kindness.
Yes, reach out and make someone feel happy just because.
And don't forget, no school Monday!
Yeah!
Yes, enjoy a sleep-in on Monday.
Absolutely. Watch now.
If you see someone sitting alone, go join them. Have a conversation, make a new friend. Make a difference on this random act of kindness day. Let no one eat alone.
Thanks, guys. I'm Lily Adams.
And I'm Blake Roth. Welcome back to our February 17th edition of Fast Forward's Winter Wooden Sports coverage.
Blake and I are going to fill you in on the results of last Thursday's girls' basketball games against Plainfield, along with the swim and dive team's results against Jackson Creek.
Last Thursday, both our 7th and 8th grade Lady Arties hosted the Quakers of Plainfield.
Our 7th grade team absolutely massacred Plainfield by a score of 48-10.
Coach Floyd reported that his key to this big win was that the team played outstanding defense throughout the game.
Scorers were Braxton Connor, who led the way with 15 points, Haley Stephenson added 12, Jersey Huff chipped in 8 points, Izzy Wolf contributed 6, and Bree Hayden added 2 points.
Coach Floyd said the girls' offense was patient and the team scored well in the paint the whole game.
Nice win, 7th grade Lady Arties.
Absolutely. Congratulations, girls. Our 8th grade girls basketball team unfortunately faced a super tough Plainfield team and just couldn't overcome the size and depth of experience this team brought to the court.
Also last Thursday, our swim and dive team traveled to Bloomington South High School, where they competed against Jackson Creek.
Coach Angie reported that it was a tough night at the pool against a super talented older team.
Yes, Jackson Creek has a lot of year-round swimmers and divers, as well as only 7th and 8th graders.
Although our team lost, athletes still put up the most amazing and personal best times, and we are super proud of them.
Top finishers and shoutouts for this meet went to Owen Chamberlain, who finished 3rd in the 50 free with a personal best time of 29.87, and Jude Ralph finished 1st in diving.
With 2 more competitions to report on, we're going to send it down to our John R. Wooden Gymnasium, where Keely and Addie are ready to share footage and results from Tuesday.
Down to you guys.
Thanks, Lily and Blake. I'm Addie Ford.
And I'm Kim Macomb. On Tuesday night, our Lady Artie basketball teams traveled to Greenwood Middle School to take on the Woodmen.
Our 7th grade team lost with a score of 41-28.
Coach Floyd reported that turnovers and defensive errors were the main issue on the team's loss.
Scoring that night were Braxton Connor with 15 points, Jersey Huff had 9 points, Izzy Wolf and Bree Hayden both chipped in too.
Our 8th grade Lady Arties pulled out their axes and truly chopped down the Woodmen with a near closeout score of 31-3.
It was reported that the ladies played phenomenal defense. In fact, going into the second half, Greenwood had 0 points.
Great job, 8th grade.
Also on Tuesday night, our wrestlers were hot in competition as they hosted Jackson Creek.
These guys won against the Jaguars.
Nice job, guys!
Here's some footage of Tuesday's meet.
Next week, we'll bring you coverage of last night's basketball and wrestling competitions.
Now we'll send it down to Dane, Abe, and Laban for next week's sports schedule. Down to you guys.
Thanks, Addie and Keely. I'm Dane Payton.
I'm Abe Wolf. And I'm Laban Cross. While this week was a bit slower on wood and winter sports, next week will prove to be a very busy week of competitions.
That's right, Laban. On Tuesday night, our wrestlers will be at home against Franklin. Our girls' basketball teams will travel to Cascade, and our swim and dive teams will host Paul Hadley.
On Wednesday, our girls' basketball teams will again be on the road to take on the Braves of Indian Creek. Finally, on Thursday, all our teams will be again in action on the road, as our wrestlers will travel to take on North Clay. The girls' basketball teams will head north to Decatur. Our swim and dive team will travel to compete with the brand new Center Grove Natatorium.
Wow, that's a busy week.
Yes, it is. That's all we have to report for this week's Wood and Sports coverage.
Before we sign off, we want to leave you with some words of inspiration from the great Michael Jordan.
In his own words, and I quote, "They told me I couldn't, that's why I did." Heck yeah, I absolutely love that.
Definitely words to live by. Let's now take a moment to recognize and celebrate our Wooden family birthdays.
Sounds great. Until next week, go Arties!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yes, happy birthday, Winning family. I'm Emma Eversole.
I'm Jake Davis.
And I'm Gavin Long. In honor of Random Act of Kindness Day and Nobody Eats Alone Day, we decided to conduct a school-wide survey on what your favorite lunch food or food in general are.
You probably noticed our Fast Forward crews out and about during lunchtimes on Monday and Tuesday, and now we want to show you what you had to say.
Thanks to all of our teachers and students who participated.
Absolutely. Be sure to throw around random acts of kindness today and do your part to truly make sure that no one sits alone at lunch.
Watch now.
What's your name?
Grant.
What is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
What is your name?
Cameron.
What is your favorite food?
Wings.
Name?
Blaine.
TJ.
Mason.
What is your guys' favorite food?
Lasagna.
Pizza.
Pasta.
Name?
Javier Ketchum.
What is your favorite food?
Tacos.
Name?
Laney.
Brianna.
What is your guys' favorite food?
Ice cream.
Chicken noodle soup.
Name?
Bella. Grace. Lily.
What is your favorite food?
Chicken Alfredo.
Who am I here with today?
Talon Badger.
Now, what is your favorite lunch food?
Chicken smackers.
Okay, thank you very much. Who am I here with today?
Mrs. Mertz.
Now, what is your favorite lunch food?
My favorite lunch food is pizza.
That is very cool. Thanks.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you very much. Who am I here with today?
This is Mr. Kutroff.
Now, what is your favorite lunch food?
For lunch, I would say I like sandwiches, so I'm big on cheeseburgers, but I also love to have like a Reuben sandwich. Don't know if you ever heard of those, but those would be my favorite lunch menu.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Name?
Logan.
What's your favorite food?
Pizza. Yeah, probably pizza.
Name?
Brianna Horton.
Kristen Wiley.
Abigail Miller.
What's your favorite food? Chicken sandwich.
Spaghetti.
Chinese dumplings.
Name?
Sophia.
And what's your favorite food?
Lunchables.
Name?
Destin.
What's your favorite food?
Bacon.
Name?
Owen.
What's your favorite food?
Bacon.
Name?
Jada.
Trinity. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
Tacos.
Name?
Landon.
What's your favorite food?
Cat food.
Name?
Emma Harga.
Ava.
What's your favorite food? Pizza. Pizza's
Good morning, everyone. I'm Cadence Tinsley.
And I'm Aubrey Lawson, and you're watching
News from the Office. We would like to kick this portion of our Fast Forward News off with a human interest feature story about one of our own peers right here at Woodin.
Among us, sharing our very classrooms and walking in the same hallways as all of us, is an 8th grade student who has dreams of one day making it to the Olympic Games.
To reveal our spotlight story are our very own Fast Forward reporters, Cash and William.
You don't want to miss this.
Thanks, Cadence and Aubrey. I'm Cash Garner.
And I'm Jack Higgins.
We are here to talk about Lillian Lamb, the gymnastics star of JRW.
She has worked her hardest to achieve top 40 in the country's rankings at 33rd place.
Not just the state, but the entire U.S.
From Zoom calls to real championships for Indiana, she has worked her hardest.
Wait, she's done multiple championships?
Yeah, she made it from 18th in the country last season.
No, Lillian, that we at the Fast Forward team are hoping you get to the top.
Good luck on the rest of your season.
Aubrey, I just did some research and I discovered an incredible fact about gymnastics.
Oh, really? What's that, Cadence?
Well, according to a gymnastics participation report that was published just last month, there are approximately 4,800,000 gymnasts competing in the United States right now.
Oh, wow, that's insane.
It really is, because this truly puts into perspective exactly what our peer Lillian Lamb is accomplishing.
You're right. With nearly 5 million competing gymnasts competing in the United States, Lillian was ranked 18th in the nation at the end of the 2022 season.
This truly is incredible. Way to go, Lillian. Keep working hard, and we at Woodin truly support you.
Yes, congratulations, Lillian. In other news, auditions took place this week for our Woodin production of High School Musical Junior.
Aubrey, a little birdie told me that you auditioned. Is that true?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Good luck, and I hope that you get the part that you want.
Thank you, Cadence. That means a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. Covering the complete story of auditions and what is next for our Woodin production of High School Musical Junior is our very own Mackenzie and Vincent.
Listen now.
for joining us, guys. I'm Vincent Rush.
And I'm Mackenzie Johnson. We're here to bring you a special segment and an update on everything High School Musical.
That's right. Wednesday and Thursday of this week, Miss Long held auditions for our Wooden Spring musical.
She reported that we had around 70 students sign up on the audition sheets.
Miss Long reported that our spring musical, there are 4 lead characters, many supporting roles, and a chorus.
The leads are Troy, Gabriella, Sharpay, and Ryan.
There are others supporting singing and acting roles, and the chorus is part of all the assembly numbers.
Miss Long stressed that no role is unimportant.
She shared this quote that says, "There are no small roles, only small actors," which means that every part is essential to a good production.
The audition committee for the musical consists of Miss Long, Miss Armstrong, Miss Heacock, and Miss Perky.
For auditions, students sang in a closed audition setting, which means that no people other than the singer and the audition panel were present.
Miss Long's goal is to have decisions made today, and she hopes to post the call list.
For our first ever wooden musical, we wish that all those who auditioned good luck.
We are excited to see this musical in May, and Miss Long is hopeful to make this an annual wooden tradition.
Back to you, Aubrey and Cadence.
Thanks, Vincent and Mackenzie, for bringing us up to speed on all that is happening. High School Musical.
Speaking of productions, do you know what's happening this weekend at the high school?
Let's give them a hint, Aubrey.
Da-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na. 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 Na-na-na-na.
Brian and Destin will fill you in on this fun production happening this weekend at MHS.
Over to you guys.
Thanks, Aubrey and Cadence. I'm Dustin Miller,
And I'm Brian Fortier.
and we're here to bring you the details of the next 4 days of our Addams Family performance happening at the high school.
That's right, the show actually starts tonight at 7 p.m.
It will play again tomorrow and Monday evening at 7 p.m., and there will be a matinee on Sunday at 3 p.m.
The tickets are $13 if purchased in advance and $15 if you purchase them at the door.
Purchase your tickets at mhsodd.booktix.com.
See you at the show.
Thanks, guys. Everyone gather your friends and family sometime over the next 4 days and go see the high school's production of the Addams Family.
It should be a creepy, kooky, mysterious, and spooky time.
In other news, we hope that everyone had a great Valentine's Day on Tuesday.
Yes, our Wooden Student Council has asked for some time to thank you for participating in this week's Wooden Valentine festivities.
At this time, we will show you a pre-recorded video from our Student Council President and Vice President. Watch now.
Hi everyone, I'm Jules Stillman.
And I'm Aubrey Lawson.
We just wanted to take a minute this morning and tell everyone
Thank you! Thanks to everyone who purchased carnations or crushes this week for our Carnations and Crushes fundraiser.
And thank you to all of the student council members who gave so much of your time and money to make this all possible.
We hope you enjoyed this fundraiser.
We made over $500 selling over 200 carnations and 300 crushes.
We did have some leftover crushes that we'll be selling today at lunch, so look for your student council representatives.
Proceeds from this fundraiser will go to benefit Riley Children's Hospital.
Thanks again, guys.
Remember, today is Random Act of Kindness Day. Please make somebody's day better.
Aubrey, I am so happy that this Valentine's fundraiser went so well for Student Council.
Me too, Cadence. We have a great student body here at Wooden.
We honestly do.
Guys, we now want to bring to you an update on what is happening and what is needed from us for our huge spring undertaking of Pack Away Hunger.
Yes, Mrs. Matthews has reported that over 100 students have currently volunteered to help out with this amazing event on Friday, March 17th, but there are still more that are needed.
With exactly a month until this big event, there is a bit of urgency to get more of us involved.
To help us understand the magnitude of this event, Nevaeh and I met directly with Mrs. Matthews.
Watch now.
Hi guys, I'm Cadence Tinsley.
And I'm Nevaeh Dunn. With us we have
Mrs. Matthews.
Mrs. Matthews, I heard that we have over 100 people signed up for Pack Away Hunger.
We do. I think we're currently at 114, but This year we need 170, which is even more than I originally thought we need. So we need even more volunteers who want to be a part of this amazing opportunity to send me an email, let me know that you would like to join us.
Why is it that you need more people this year?
That is a great question. This year, we received a grant from the Community Foundation of Morgan County for even more money than last year, so $10,000. And since we'll be packing 40,000 meals instead of 30,000, we need even more volunteers. So this year we'll be working in 2 separate shifts because we cannot fit 170 people and all of the equipment in the cafeteria. So we'll do a morning shift and an afternoon shift. So approximately 85 students per shift.
Okay, have we already gone through the meals from last year's Packaway Hunger?
We did. So last year we packed 30,000 meals, and we went through all 30,000 meals in 5 months. And Packaway Hunger was generous enough to donate even more. I believe they donated another 12,000 meals to us, and we went through all of those, and they're all gone. So there really is, and I don't know how many of you realize how much hunger really is a problem in our own community. So not just across the world in Ukraine, where there's a war going on, but all 40,000 of those meals will stay in Morgan County. And I already have a food pantry who's begging for those meals as soon as we get them packed. But there's such a great need in Martinsville, in Morgan County. So I predict we'll go through those 40,000 meals in roughly 7 to 8 months max.
How do people in our community get these meals?
That's a good question. So our school food pantry that we have once a month gives out the meals each month in the box of food that they get. And Churches in Mission, they honestly used probably 2/3 of our meals last time. So they have food pantries multiple times a week in both Martinsville and Mooresville. And they're the ones who've already said, hey, we want some as soon as you get some this year. So going to the local food pantries is how they're able to get those.
Okay, so we've done this last year, but can you actually explain to maybe the newer students or people who didn't do exactly what we would be doing?
That's a good question. So there will be assembly lines set up in our cafeteria, and they usually work in teams of 10 at each assembly line station. And so some students will be measuring in the rice, some will be measuring in the soy for the protein, and some will be measuring in vegetables. Some will be sealing the bags, some will be packing them in the boxes. So each person, within that assembly line has a job to do in order to pack all the meals that they need to.
How can people sign up to do this on March 17th?
Just send me an email, Krista.Matthews, and I'll add you to my list.
Mrs. Matthews, are all of them just gonna be here in Morgan County?
That's a great question. So, as I mentioned, the 40,000 are paid for with the $10,000 grant from the Community Foundation of Morgan County, but we've had other donors who have contributed to our pack. So we will be packing additional meals for Ukrainian refugees. So Packaway Hunger will ship those overseas to feed those who've been pushed out of their homes and jobs and need some help as well.
Guys, this is a great event you can participate in. Maybe even helping someone that would be starving right now. We need your help.
This event is it's huge. And this is your community. There are people who need help in your community, and you can be a part to help that.
Guys, sign up right now. Drop what you're doing and sign up.
Guys, if you haven't volunteered yet to work this amazing event, please take a minute after our announcements to email Mrs. Matthews to intend your help.
Yes, sign up today.
Aubrey, I think that's it for our coverage of news from the office this week.
I agree, Cadence, but before we go, we would like to share with you a short and to-the-point inspiration.
Guys, remember,
nothing is impossible.
The word itself says, I'm possible.
That's a wrap for this week's Fast Forward News from the office.
Thank you to all of you who have participated in this week's wooden surveys.
Yes, thanks guys, that sure was fun.
It really was.
Everyone, please share a random act of kindness today.
And be sure that no one sits alone at lunch. Have a great day and an even better weekend.
Bye!